Hey, Joe from Boulet's Garage here. So I'm looking at a 2016 Pilot. Customers concerned that they smell exhaust smell coming into the car, but I drove it into the shop and I found out that it's not exhaust smell, it's actually fuel smell. It's coming from underneath the plenum on this. I did have a lot of acorns in here and stuff. I'm assuming or suspecting that possibly a rodent, such as a chipmunk, was chewed through something, but I'm not going to be able to find out till I get the plenum off. So we're all finding out as we go along here. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, I've got the intake plenum over here set on the side. If you do this, make sure your gaskets don't fall off. I don't see anything obvious right here, but I'm going to pull this intake, the lower portion of the plenum off, and I'm suspecting what's going on is underneath, so stay tuned. Alright, so I got the lower part of the intake plenum off of this and this Honda 2016 Pilot, and I'm comparing sides, like this side of the fuel rail, everything looks pretty normal, no staining. This fitting here I found a smidge bit loose. I don't know if this vehicle's had injectors done. I know some of the earlier 2016 Pilots had issues with the injectors and they replaced them. My ex-wife's is one of them that had an issue with it. But right here I'm noticing some staining, and I'm going to pull the connector off this injector right here and see if it's wet under there. But I did find this a little bit loose. What I have done is cycled the key with the fuel, to get the fuel pump to cycle, to see if I can see anything obvious dripping. Can't see anything obvious, but I got some weird staining here that might have been from this, and I want to see what's going on here. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so really no obvious source of fuel leaks, but there has been issues with this set of lines here that come from the high pressure pump, and I'm going to replace these. This fitting was a little bit loose, and these are supposed to be a one-shot deal. So what I'm doing is I'm ordering these new lines from Honda as we speak. They should be here any minute now. And a buddy of mine still works down at Honda. He's a shop foreman down there in service department. He said they've had issues with these. So I'm going to replace this high pressure line. Got customer approval, so we really need to start with this. There was quite a bit of staining here I cleaned up, but I'm going to replace these and see what we have and see if it eliminates the odor. Stay tuned once again. Alright, I got my line assembly from Honda, as you can see here, and it comes with a special set of instructions that need to be followed right to a T, and there's a special lubricant that you need to use, one-time use for the seal. So I'm going to take the old one off and put the new one on. Okay, I got the new lines in here, right here. You can see they're torqued to 27 foot-pounds with a crow's foot. You really want to follow the instructions on this because it's a one-time shot deal. Supposedly anytime this comes off it should be replaced. One thing I did notice, the cover that goes over that, right here, right over this portion of this line, has been saturated with fuel. So that makes me feel a lot better. But this fitting right here was a little bit loose. So we should be all set with this. I really like seeing that because it really had me kind of scratching my head, because you take something apart this far, you don't want to do it twice, And this really isn't that bad to take apart, but anyway, I'm going to put it the rest of the way together and see if it's going to have any more leaks. I don't think it will, excuse me.